Virginia, I'm closing your screen. And you are live.
Good evening, and welcome to Inclusive Theater of Western New York's short play readings. Tonight, we are featuring Madison Sedlor. We'll have 3 plays for you tonight. Phoenix, Louisiana Rain, Now and Then. Phoenix, directed by Sarah Hill. Louisiana Rain, directed by Chris Barber. And Now Then, directed by Queen Robinson and Sean Mansfield. First up, we'll have Phoenix coming to you very shortly. We hope you enjoy.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hill. I am the director of Phoenix, as Dallas just said. Tonight in our cast, we have playing Sophie is Ellen Scherer. Playing Ruby is Leah Glendenning. Maggie is Heidi Buckler. Lola is Heather Benson. And we have a special guest, Christian Hall. This play is great. I have truly enjoyed working with these people, so I hope you enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Slow down there, Karate Kid. It's just me.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry. My hands were full. Here, we've got Milk Duds, Twisters, Lysol wipes, bleach. Don't eat the bleach.
Wow, I'd kill for a vegetable right now.
A vegetable will kill your insides and then it'll kill you.
That's not how Crohn's works.
Well, I got Raisinets.
Gross.
Shut up and eat your candy. Hey, come on, Soph. Don't be stupid.
So, any news?
Nope.
You didn't see anyone else out there?
Lobby's still empty and it doesn't look like anyone else has raided the concession stand. They're still riding outside.
All this food kind of reminds me of Sunday dinners. Remember? Grandpa would come over and...
So, are we gonna do this again?
I want to talk about them.
Yeah, I miss Mom too. I miss the family dinners and the vacations and all that shit that's gone forever. But we have bigger problems on our hands right now, and we should be talking about what our next move is.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm doing my best, okay?
I know. If it weren't for me, you'd be halfway back to Phoenix by now.
Don't say that.
Well, it's true.
You're my sister. These are bad times, and in bad times, families stick together, right?
Well, families should stick together in good times, though, shouldn't they?
Yeah, well, nobody's perfect.
What was that?
Shh. Stay here.
Don't leave me here without the pole. I have nothing to defend myself with you if you leave with our only weapon.
You wouldn't know how to use this thing if your life depended on it.
What's there to know how to use? You swing it at people and hope it hits them.
You are so naive.
Hey, I was the one who found this pole.
My hands were already full with food so you could eat.
Nobody asked you to be the hunter and gatherer, Sophia.
Well, nobody was gonna do it unless I did, Sophie.
This hero complex of yours is getting so old.
Well, excuse me for coming back to the land of the infected to take care of you.
Really safe.
Head up to the booth and see if we can get a signal.
Ah! Holy shit, we come in peace.
Get out if you know what's good for you.
We're not infected,
I said get out.
but we're not infected.
I heard you the first time.
Okay, please lower your weapon.
Ruby, calm down.
No, Sophie, take no chances.
Okay, wait, stop, we're clean, we swear.
Jesus, Ruby.
Prove it.
I have cystic fibrosis. I'd be dead right now if I was infected, okay? I'm going up to the projector to see if I can get this shit to work.
It's locked. We've already tried to get in there.
I used to work here. I have a key.
Well, aren't you going to go with her?
No, the room's small, I'd probably just get in the way.
Then you can wait outside.
Outside? You have any idea what it's like out there?
The lobby is safe. I was just out there.
No, people will see me in the lobby. It's a nightmare outside.
Ruby,
No, we don't owe these people anything.
it's important to stick together in times like these.
No, it's important to keep you alive in times like these.
Ruby, I think we're more alike than we are different. I'm the muscle too when it comes to Lola. She's my best friend. I'm doing everything I can to keep her alive too.
Stay here. And you, 6 feet away from her. You got it?
Yeah.
Crohn's.
Well, what?
I have Crohn's. That's why my sister is acting so insane right now.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I was diagnosed last year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Bad timing, right? To have a dumb disease like this.
Yeah, it sure is. Lola's been sick her whole life. Honestly, it's a miracle she made it to her 20s at all.
How long have you known Lola?
My whole life. We're best friends.
That's really nice. Are you guys best friends?
Yeah, well, I've always looked at her like a sister, you know. She was really sick, so she didn't go to school, but she had a lot of extra time on her hands, so she started tinkering with electronics. And she figured out how a way for my Tamagotchi to feed itself so it wouldn't die if I forgot.
Tama, what now?
Tamagotchi. Oh, right, you wouldn't know what that is, you're a baby.
Hold this up as high as you can and try not to move.
Okay,
Why?
I find it's best not to ask.
Fair enough. Oh, it feels like years since I've seen my best friend. Jeez, when did The Bachelor end? Am I right?
Your
That was
sister's not,
probably the last time.
your sister's not your best friend?
I mean, yeah, but like out of obligation.
What do you mean?
She and I love my sister. I look up to her like anyone would, but we don't get along when we're around each other. We fight, we bicker. I mean, like sisters do that, but this feels worse. It always feels worse. Like she hates me. So naturally, I kind of started to hate her too. She moved away for a while, but then we get into these fights, sometimes with words, sometimes all out fist fights. we'd take each other's clothes and makeup and steal the remote, and everything did start to get better when she moved to Phoenix.
Arizona?
Yeah,
Wow, that's far.
it is, but we started to talk more without fighting. She wasn't stealing my clothes. I wasn't taking her makeup. We were friends again. After I was diagnosed, she'd call me like every day, not to talk about Crohn's or anything, but just to talk, like talk about my day. Then this whole thing happened.
Yeah, they shut my office down pretty early on too. It's funny to think it was just a regular Tuesday morning when I woke up, and now it's going to be burned into my head forever.
I was at school. I'm a freshman, was a freshman at Iona. We were all sent home too to keep us safe, but well, our mom was one of the first in the county officially infected, and she was quarantined. One of the first to die too.
Yeah, Lola's parents both died from it. She couldn't even say goodbye. It was too risky.
Sucks. I don't have any other words for it. This whole thing just sucks.
I know. Lola didn't have anyone else, so she stayed with me for a while. But then things started getting really bad out there, so we left.
How long has it been since then?
We left this morning.
Wow, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, we came right here. Lola used to work here, and she had a key to get into the projector room. And she's pretty confident that she can get some form of communication going using the generator and the equipment in the rooms.
Well, good luck. I don't think anyone's coming for us. Ruby came back to get me, and then they shut down the airports. God, that was what, a few weeks ago?
Feels like way longer.
So much longer.
Yeah, I can't believe this happened.
I'm mad. I'm so mad.
Why are you mad?
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed that I can't do anything about this. I'm pissed my mom had to die. I'm pissed my sister had to give up her life to take care of me. And reminds me every day that I ruined her life.
He does.
I don't think she means to, but she resents me. I can tell. Looks like Lola's getting somewhere.
Max, you can put the satellite down. Just put it somewhere kind of high up.
You got it, boss. I'm Maggie, by the way.
Sophie. Hey, what's going on outside?
A couple of people got into the lobby and looted some of the food, but I took care of it.
You took care of it?
I took care of it. Yes. Don't think too hard. Did my best to barricade the doors, but I don't know how much longer we can stay here, Soph.
But where will we go?
I don't know, but we should start to pack.
It worked. Nice. Okay. Typing in code 85024. That should do it. Hello to anyone else out there listening. My name is Lola Clutterbuck. I am broadcasting from a self-made radio tower. We are in desperate need. New York has been infected by the virus, and it has been our downfall. A few of us are safe for now, but there have been riots in the streets. If anyone can hear me, anyone at all, please send help. We need food. We need water. We need sanctuary. If there is somebody out there, anybody, please respond. Wavelength 92.9 megahertz. And now we wait.
For what?
Anything. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find that note I left hanging on her door. She'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving.
Now is not the time to be sitting around singing Kumbaya. Sophia, we got to pack. We should leave in the morning.
Ruby, sit down.
I'm not going to sit down. We have to get packed and ready to leave because it might not be safe here anymore.
Ruby, sit down.
It's not safe anywhere, Ruby.
Sophia Maria McAllister, get your ass up and help me pack.
Ruby, please.
Sophia, Mom put me in charge, okay? It's my job to keep you safe, and I'm not going to screw that all up. So get your ass up and help me pack. It was the last thing she said, okay? She said, Ruby, make sure you take care of Sophie. You're all she's got. Not I love you or I'm proud of you, but you're all she's got. So I'm not going to let her down, okay? I'm not going to fail. I can't let her down.
By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising.
Well, Lola, maybe now's not the best time.
No. She can keep going. There's no best time for anything anymore. What song is that?
By the time I get to Phoenix, the Glenn Campbell version. I thought it might be helpful to you to think of home.
How did you know that?
Sophie and Maggie were talking about it while I was working.
You could hear us?
I heard everything you guys said from the booth. It isn't soundproof.
Oh.
I've never heard that song before.
Max and I can teach you. By the time I get to Phoenix,
She'll
rising. She'll find the note I left hanging on her door.
She'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving, 'cause I've left that girl so many times before.
Now you try it with us. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising.
She'll find the note I left hanging on her door.
She'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving.
'Cause I've left that girl so many times before.
Hello? Is anyone still there?
Okay, everybody come back on so we can take our virtual bow. You too, Christian.
Great job, guys. That was fantastic. Tonight's second play by playwright Madison Sedlor is titled Louisiana Rain. The role of Betsy tonight will be played by Patty Crow, and the role of Kyle is being played by Christian Hall, two very talented actors. I hope you enjoy the show. It is a hot, muggy day, a few weeks after the end of the world. There are clouds in the distance, dark and ominous. We see a ransacked storefront with a faded sign signifying it was once DJ's Vinyl Emporium. We hear humming in the distance.
And rain falling at my feet. Baby, I'm noticing the changes in the street. Mm-hmm. 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 Take a look at that daisy. It's fresher than the last can I found. That's what I call a miracle. Oh, don't come at me with that miracles. No such thing as miracles, or God is dead and it's the end of the world nonsense. Maybe the end of the world, but I'm still here, and oh God, He's just testing me is all. And God is not dead. So the rapture didn't go exactly the way we planned. I'm just trying. Well, it doesn't matter. We are here now, and we have this fresh king today. Miracle. You don't have to be cynical all the time. God is still here, and this is Candace proof. God is still here. He is good. He is still looking down on me. Oh shit, I mean shoot. That reminds me. Now don't start with me, Daisy. I'll do a short one today. Let me see. Here it is. Philippians 3, chapter 20-21. Oh, my personal favorite. But our citizenship is in heaven, and we eagerly await our Savior from here, the Lord Jesus Christ.
Hello? Is someone there? Hello? Come on. I heard you at least. I think I did. I don't even know anymore. Hearing things and seeing things. A few weeks ago, I was playing A1 baseball, and now look at me. I can't tell what's real and what's... Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. Talking about myself like a crazy man. I'm not crazy. I'm lost. That's for sure. But I'm not crazy. Damn, Kyle. Wish you would have paid more attention to that orienteering section of gym class in 7th grade. But no, you didn't want to come off as a nerd. Well, lifetime of being mocked or getting my head flushed down toilets in exchange for some simple directional skills seems like a good fucking trade-off right about now. Jesus Christ, I did it again. I did it again. I gotta stop doing that. Hello? I know I heard you. Where did you go? I won't hurt you. Hello? What the fuck is... No. No way. Hello? Okay, now I know someone is here. Come on, I won't hurt you. All right, Kyle. This is a very delicate situation. On one hand, this could all be mirage. You haven't eaten in a while. You haven't slept in longer. There's no way this is real. Yeah, this is just your mind playing tricks on you. Okay. Wow, this is real. This is very much real. Okay, cool. Cool. If no one else is no one else is here, I guess it's free game. Unless it's a trap. Could be a trap. Like in Indiana Jones. Well, joke's on you, dude. I'm too smart for your trap. Or I'm not. I'm so hungry. Okay, well, if no one's gonna come out, one bite couldn't kill me. Unless it's poisoned. All right, seriously, Kyle, quit talking to yourself. It's getting weird. Okay. One bite. That's it.
I will kill you if you get away from my spam.
I didn't know anyone was here.
What barn were you raised out of? Stealing other people's hard-earned meals. Did you steal entrees from other people's plates at restaurants too?
What are you talking about?
Back away from my Sam. Wait. Stop.
Stop what? You're trying to kill me.
Stop moving.
Why?
You're going to step on my sister.
What?
Are you stupid or something? You're going to step on my sister.
Your sister?
Well, no. I mean, not really. It's none of your business.
Are you talking about that spam, the Bible, or the record?
I said it's none of your business.
Because I don't see another person, and none of these things, you know.
It's called a metaphor. Jeez, aren't you Yankees supposed to be smart?
Yankee?
Yeah. You're not from these parts.
Okay, how could you possibly know that?
It's your accent.
I don't have an accent.
You do. And you sound snooty.
Snooty?
Yeah. So take your bat and your snooty accent and hold up in another storefront because this here one is taken.
Well, hold up.
You sure ask a lot of questions.
I'm sorry, I just haven't seen another person in days.
Yeah, well, you act like you're trying to steal dinner from a poor, defenseless, helpless little girl.
Okay, I'm sorry. Little girl? You're like not that young.
It's a figure of speech.
I don't think it is.
Why? How old are you?
21. How old are you?
Lord, what is wrong with you? You never ask a lady about her age. What would your mother say about that?
I don't know.
You don't know much, do you?
I guess not. I'm sorry, I haven't eaten or slept since I don't remember.
Take a seat.
Excuse me?
Park your butt right there.
Wait, really? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Betsy.
What?
Lord have mercy on this poor boy. Betsy. My name is Betsy.
Oh, right. Sorry. Betsy. I'm Kyle.
Now, you favor that, you hear? That's all I could find, and I'm not venturing out again until morning.
What are you doing here anyway?
Now, I could ask you the same question.
True. But I'm trying to get back home and I ended up here. You seem like you're setting up camp in an open-air mall.
So what if I am?
It just doesn't seem very practical considering what's going on right now.
When people were rioting, they took their businesses out here pretty fast. I haven't seen a soul in weeks until you rolled in.
Yeah, but...
Where's home?
What?
Oh, good Lord in heaven. Where's your home, boy?
Kyle.
Right, Kyle.
Brooklyn, New York.
And where are you coming from?
School. I went to Louisiana State.
Oh, you poor boy.
What?
You're going the wrong way.
The wrong way?
You're coming from Louisiana State. Baton Rouge. Oh, you're in Lockport, Louisiana, about 80 miles south of the big city.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. I've been going south this whole time. How the fuck did I not know this?
Language.
No, I've been walking for weeks. I've been following the highway. I would have known if I was going south. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
You shut your dirty mouth. Some of us are trying to repent and still make it into the kingdom of heaven after this.
I'm sorry. I just realized I might die out here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Louisiana, because I walked 80 fucking miles in the wrong fucking direction.
That's it. You need to go.
Go?
That's right. Go. Get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere. You're the first person I've seen in days.
I am not getting dragged down the hell because of your dirty rotten mouth.
Hell?
Yeah, hell. My sister and my mama, Lord rest their souls, did not die in these riots for nothing. I promised them I'd meet them in heaven, and that's what I'm going to do.
Listen, we should go inside.
sliders on, but no one told me. I told you to get out of here.
I don't know where I'm going, and it looks like it's about to really come down.
I don't care where you're going. And I don't care what you do. Just get away from here and go away. I am trying to.
Yeah, get to heaven. You said that. I get it. But we're two people at the end of the world.
I don't care.
But you should.
Why?
Isn't one of the 10 Commandments treat others the way you want to be treated?
That's not a commandment. That's just something your kindergarten teacher told you when he was picking on the other children.
No, I'm pretty sure it's in that book somewhere. Maybe not a commandment, but someone said it.
Why should I believe you?
I mean, I went to vacation Bible school for a few years, so... Look, I'm sorry. Really, truly very sorry for cursing, for the going to hell by association thing or whatever. We really should stick together. We might be the only two humans left.
I am sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I shouldn't be here.
Why not?
I should have died instead.
What are you talking about?
It was Tuesday. Maybe it was a month ago. Maybe a few weeks ago. Maybe it doesn't matter. We came here, me and Daisy, my sister. Mama never came home from work. She was a nurse, you know, on the front lines of this whole fiasco. We just assumed the worst, so we came here. My sister owned this store, DJ Vinyl Emporium. She was DJ, Daisy Jackson. Anyways, one less thing to another, and all the riots hit their peak. And the store was getting looted for who knows why. I mean, what are they going to do with records? Probably wipe their asses with the covers. Well, we hadn't seen a roll of toilet paper in over a month, so at that point, she locked me in the back room and told me to barricade the door. I did exactly what she asked me. I should have told her to come with me. One good whack to the back of the head, lead pipe. That was the end. The album. It's a metaphor for her. She looked like Stevie Nicks. That's how I got by this whole time.
So when you said I was going to step on your sister...
She was my best friend, my hero. But she's gone now.
No, I get it now. I understand. Hey, it's a lot better than what I've been doing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was walking around, talking to myself. If there were any other people around me, they'd probably steered clear of the crazy man walking around talking to himself. Do you think we can go inside?
No.
Why not?
Her body is still.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I just sleep underneath this here window. I don't venture too far, and it's what's the word?
Traumatic?
Bingo.
Why did you stay here?
I just can't leave her here.
Okay, I get it. But we're gonna need to find some kind of shelter. And considering you only have one can of Spam, the resources here seem like they've run out.
I'm not leaving my sister.
I'm not asking you to leave your sister. You can carry her with you.
I'm not lugging around her.
That's not what I'm suggesting.
And I'm afraid I'm about as lost as last year these days.
Okay, hear me out. This will be your sister's final resting place. I don't think there's much we can do about that right now. But you have this, your record. When my mom died, it wasn't from the virus. But when she died, she said, part of me you carry, part of me is gone. Then she gave me this. She left this to me. It's kind of girly, but it's the only thing I have left from her.
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Do you think she'll be okay here?
Well, you said it yourself. You haven't seen anyone else but me. But I don't think we can stay here without any resources. It's time for us to move on. No matter what, I got your back.
Why?
Because that's what you do at the end of the world.
Great job, great job. If Christian and Patty would like to come back and take their bows. All right. Patty?
Trying to get there. I'm here.
All right. Great job, both of you. And now we will move on to play number 3.
Hi, and our final play by Madison Sedlor is Now Then, and featuring as Michelle Aisha Young, as Joan Jessica Levesque, and as Agnes Virginia Brannon. I hope you enjoy it.
At Rise, the tunnel underneath the Sunny Skies retirement home is mostly empty, aside from the cobwebs, dirt piles, old boxes, mostly used candles, and a lone broom. It has not been touched in decades.
Holy shit!
It's real.
I told you it was real, Elaine. I don't understand why you don't believe me.
Because, Grandma, my name isn't Elaine. And half of what you say is, well,
Complete bullshit.
Joan.
What? It's true.
Oh, Elaine, that's just how Gertie is. You can't yell at someone for being themselves.
Yeah, Elaine. Let Gertie have her fun.
Will you stop? Grandma, for the 100th time, we're not Elaine and Gertrude. We're your granddaughters, Michelle and Joan.
Who?
Come on, Grandma.
It's hopeless, Shell. She doesn't know who we are.
She's in there somewhere, Joni. You just have to have a little faith.
Right. A little faith.
Do you see a light switch or anything?
In an underground tunnel? From like what, the 50s? Did they have electricity that far back?
Quit being so ridiculous.
Agnes, can you believe the mouth on this one?
Oh, honestly, Elaine, I don't know what has gotten into you today.
Now is not the time to be ganging up on me, Joan. Why do you have that?
I believe what you meant to say was, thank you, Joni, for lighting the way.
Why do you have that lighter?
For this.
Is that
hot? Yes.
Why do you have that?
It's not for me and you. It's for the grandmas.
It's illegal.
Legal, illegal, it doesn't matter. It's the end of the world. Besides, grandma's so in the bag, it's not like she gives a shit anyways. She doesn't even know what's going on.
That doesn't matter.
Hey, Grandma Agnes.
Yes, Gertie?
What are we doing down here?
We're meeting them.
Joan.
Ben, can you remind me who them are?
You know who they are, Gertrude.
Please, Agnes, can you jog my memory?
Joan, please.
The bad suits of Branson, of course.
The bad suits of Branson, you say? Hey, Agnes, have you ever heard of the virus called rose influenza?
Well, no, I don't think I have.
Joan.
What?
You're going to scare her. Can you please stop?
I have stopped, Michelle. Grandma has finally gotten to the point of complete delusion. She's gone. That's it. Let this woman have her little fantasy world. We'll live long enough to open many fortune cookies. More like advertisement for the great wall than a fortune.
That's bad luck, you know.
What?
Eating the cookie before reading the fortune?
That's when?
Since the dawn of time.
Since the dawn of time, or since that's the way I did it. It must be the wrong way.
What are you talking about?
Pointing out literally every single flaw I have.
I don't do that.
You do, and it's freaking annoying.
Joan, Grandma is right here.
Elaine, leave Gertie alone. It's just us down here right now, but when the boys get here, you're going to scare them off with that stick.
What stick?
The one lodged up your ass.
Thanks a lot, Agnes.
Oh, thank you, Gertrude.
Look, I get it. You're mad.
Was that your first clue, Sherlock Holmes?
Joan, it's not my fault that there's a global pandemic and it's ruining your last college hurrah or whatever. We couldn't just leave Grandma.
I know.
It's basically the end of the world and we'll be safe down here.
Right.
We should be thanking Grandma. We wouldn't have found this place if it wasn't for her. As long as we're down here, we won't get infected.
Oh my God, I get it. Shit, if you're going to act all high and mighty now the whole time, I'm going back up to civilization for the sweet influenza to take me.
Don't joke about that.
Whatever.
Seriously, Joan?
Oh my God, what now?
I told you to pack for the apocalypse. You brought what? Weed and Mad Libs.
What's wrong with weed and Mad Libs?
What about water and food?
What about boredom and being sober?
You are unbelievable.
And I didn't just bring weed and Mad Libs. I brought weapons.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
All right.
You're unbelievable.
What? They're sharp. I could stab someone with these bad boys. They're environmentally friendly. You can also wash them. And
is this a joke to you? Do you think this is a game?
Girls, you have to stop fighting. You're going to scare off the boys.
Grandma, there are no boys.
And that's another thing. Where do you get off calling me Grandma? You're older than me.
And who are these boys we are meeting, Grandma?
Gertie, you know who.
Right, the bat suits of Branson.
Yes.
You're not going to be more specific than that. What? I want to gossip with Grandma.
Well, the truth is, I don't know which of the BSB will be coming.
I'm sure Backstreet's back. Their love is all they have to give. Without you, I don't think I can live. Not even a smile, Michelle? Come on, you love the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, when I was like 5 and it was a global pandemic.
I hope Nick comes. He is the leader of their little group, and he is easily the best looking.
Oh my God, Shell, you're hearing this, right?
He's the blonde one, the bad boy.
If you want it to be good, girl, get yourself a bad boy.
Joan.
What, Michelle?
It's not right to give into her, whatever she's doing.
Why not? It's not hurting anyone.
It is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is, okay? It's hurting me.
Michelle.
I know she's gone. And I know she's been declining for years, but I can't accept it.
She's old. This is what happens when you get old.
No, it's not. There's plenty of people in the 80s that remember their kids, that remember their grandkids. It's our family, Joan. This is a burden we'll eventually have to bear. Do you know how much freaking pressure this is? Doesn't it feel like there's a black cloud floating over your head ready to consume you? When I forget the date or can't remember the name of something, I'm terrified that this is the beginning of the end, that my mind is ready to completely fail me.
Michelle, you're 20.
And what would happen to you without me? Especially now. You brought wheat and chopstick to defend yourselves at the end of the freaking world. Why? Because you knew I would be ready to take care of you. And I enable you. I brought extra stuff for you because I love you and I want you to get through this. If I completely lose it, what's gonna happen to you?
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, okay. Sure, Joni, sure.
What's the matter with you? You're usually good in a crisis.
I don't want to die. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all.
Well, that's pretty profound, Elaine. Did you come up with that just now?
No, Grandma, they're Queen lyrics.
The Queen came up with that? Of England?
No, Grandma. Queen, like the band. They were around a long time ago.
Oh.
And you have to go further back to get through to her.
Further back, they were like the 80s. Hundreds of years ago, I believe.
She thinks we're Elaine Murphy and Gertrude Cooper. They were like her best friends when she was like our age.
And how do you know that?
I listened to the same stories throughout our whole childhood. You don't remember?
No.
Elaine Murphy was the smartest girl our age. She was valedictorian, you know? How she ever ended up with me and Gertie is beyond me, even to this day. Gertie Cooper, no, there was a kid from the wrong side of the tracks. She was the youngest of 9, all boys. She thought she was invincible.
Now we all graduated from the same class. PS 137 in the city of Branson. Never left Branson. Why leave? We had everything we needed.
The penny savers for the groceries and the occasional soda pop, a dinner with the cutest soda jerk in town. And a
brand new movie theater called the Mega Cineplex. Elaine and Gertie were two total opposites. Elaine was always taking care of me and Gertie,
making sure
the two of us didn't get into trouble. I never told Gertie this, but after my mother died, I went to live with Elaine for a time. My father couldn't afford to keep food on the table for himself, let alone a child. The Murphys took me in. Oh, that's why my son's name is Murphy, you know.
Why did you stop?
I don't know this part. She never told me. Wait, your son? You remember Uncle Murphy?
Then there was Gertie, the most fiercely loyal person I had ever known. She got that from her family. 8 brothers. She was wild. Oh, and I mean wild. Always out to have a good time, which is why she was constantly in trouble. Oh, but did that girl love me and Elaine with everything she had?
Grandma.
Of course, we all got married and moved and had our own lives. It didn't turn out the way we planned.
What do you mean? Grandma, do you?
Well, that's why I always enjoyed spending time with you girls. After your mother passed, I took a lot of comfort in being around something so familiar.
Grandma, do you know who I am?
Of course I do, dear. And I love you both very much. You two take care of each other. You hear me?
I will, Grandma. I promise. And I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry about what, Elaine?
Goodbye, Grandma.
Well, I don't know about you ladies, but I came here to meet with the boys of BSB, and damn it if I waste my good looks waiting around here with the two of you.
She lives her whole life only to
Well, look at the bright side,
what's the bright side?
At least she doesn't realize what's going on right now.
That's the bright side.
Yeah, at the end of her life, she'll die thinking she's 20 something. She'll be happy. She won't be afraid.
Yeah, I guess.
Where do you think she's going?
To the end of the world?
Are we going to be okay?
Only time will tell.
Yay!
Bravo. Come back and take your bows.
Whew.
Yay! Great job, everybody.
Woo.
Okay, can we have everybody else come back in for our short Q&A? Dallas, it is over to you.
Very, very, very nice job, everybody. So we have almost 9 o'clock, but I have a few questions for everyone. Very nice job. We want to bring up Madison, our playwright for tonight. A lot of great feedback from everyone else, and also good job to everyone else. Thank you for presenting your plays for us. So these were some very, very powerful plays, and legend has it that you wrote them in about 48 hours. So what was the inspiration behind some, well, most of these actually, having them be so powerful and also written in a short time frame?
So I was part of the of several like playwriting challenges throughout the quarantine. The Quarantine Bake Off, which was on like a national level, and then Green Buffalo's Quarantine Quarters, which is at like, it was local for a really long time, and now it's kind of starting to take a national kind of like stance. But we are given like certain prompts, props and lines and settings to use. And because we had just started, these were kind of like my first plays when we were all, locked in our house and not allowed to go anywhere. And that was kind of what was on my mind. And I'm of the thought that I should write how I feel, and I should write what my heart and my brain and my body are telling me to write. And that was what came out. So they're all quarantine like themed. They all take place in like the same universe at the same time, just in like different places. But they're inspired by the prompts that I was given, some of them by songs that I really enjoy and that have gotten me through the quarantine, like Louisiana Rain, which is a Tom Petty song that I love. I stumbled upon that Glenn Campbell song too somewhere. I don't even know like where that one came from, but I was like, this is perfect. And I threw it in there at the end.
Yeah, never mind that nobody knew it.
I was like, oh well, I'm just gonna throw this in here, no big deal. I had never heard it before I started writing the play. I thank you so much for saying that they're profound. I usually am just like, these are my silly little plays about quarantine because I am in quarantine too, and this is my little time capsule. But it's just, we're all in this situation together, and my brain went to like, what is the worst possible thing that could happen, and let's like write about that, and how different connections with either strangers or family members in different situations in different places, like how would this one central thing affect all different types of people.
That is very cool. Speaking of the music, well, first we have a comment from someone on Facebook. I'm very impressed by the writing, especially the last play, because you are so young and the older references were spot on. Going back to the Glenn Campbell song, that song was written in 1967. So there you go. And so that was another thing that people commented on. They were very surprised by the music choices. You mentioned Louisiana Rain and the Glenn Campbell song, the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, so I love the Backstreet Boys. When I was growing up, that was my music that I listened to. So love them. I put this whole Backstreet Boys bit in it, not knowing if it would work or not. I think it does. It to me, it's very funny to be like, come on, are you hearing this? BSB literally said it. Like, come on, this is too funny. But so Sarah knows this and Ellen because they know me in real life. But I am somebody who only likes music 30 years or older. So I only really listen to Tom Petty like every single day, all the time. People are so sick of me and my Tom Petty songs. Louisiana Rain is one I stumbled upon like either right before quarantine or like right at the beginning, that I just listened to on repeat because it's very upbeat sounding, but the words are not necessarily happy. And that's the kind of music I really love. And he's a really great lyricist, so I pull a lot of inspiration from him. One of the lines Kyle actually says is from my favorite Tom Petty song, which is Walls, the circus version. Part of me you carry, part of me is gone. I like to pull different things. And I also wrote a play that was off Broadway called Keep a Little Soul. That was also based off of a Tom Petty song called Keep a Little Soul, where I pulled lines from that song and kind of wrote a play around the lines for that. And the Glenn Campbell song I just found, and I thought it was beautiful and it fit what I was trying to do with the show. So I was like, this worked out really, really well. And I threw it in there. And yeah, but I really do like in this, like the Stevie Nicks being the record that she carries around with her, that it's not by accident. So that's the music I listen to. So it's the obvious choice for me, but for anybody else, it might seem surprising.
Now that's what I call music.
Would that be volume 1 because the music is so old? Or no, just
Oh, I think they're like volume 20 something now. I had nothing to do with your thing, sorry.
A couple comments. Michael Finelli said, superb acting, beautiful words. Chad Short said, this is a very powerful stuff. Derry Howell said that all this was beautifully done. Everyone loved the line with Grandma and the pull up Michelle's ass.
Thank you, Virginia, for that beautiful delivery.
I love it. I love it. That's hilarious. Thank you.
Sarah, we are now at that's what I call music 77.
Yeah. So like I think I had now like 4 and 7, and I'll tell you, those are the only 2 I've ever listened to. I still like the music on there. So
that's insane.
Almost too many, right? Before we go,
almost
we have
just a skosh.
Close. We have some first timers too, inclusive, also some first time actors and first time directors. If we can get some of you to the screen and talk about your experience, that would be awesome. We would love to hear it.
Well, my name is Aisha and I play Michelle. This was very challenging. You said, when you in plays, you're able to be in person. So to do it quarantine is very different. But it worked out. Everybody was supportive, and this was a very great experience. Great play too.
I'll say this is one of the only Zoom plays I've done at all, in any, except for you guys did my plays, which was awesome, but I had coronavirus during it, so I couldn't really participate. So sad. But this was fun and not stressful, and it came together really well. We were able to use props and all that, and it worked. It didn't feel cumbersome like I thought it would, if that makes sense.
That's how we do it at iTown.
Leah or Heidi, are you guys still here?
Hello. I didn't know I was supposed to be in on this part.
This was Heidi's first audition ever. Not to call you out, Heidi, but it was.
And she did a great job.
And she was memorized like the first day. So she's in everything now. That's what I say.
Yes.
So, there you go.
I support this.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I had a really, really good time.
Well, and hopefully next time we have something we can tag team you and your sister.
Yes. Oh my God, that would be awesome because she's phenomenal. She's actually the one that talked me into even doing this. I never would have dreamed of doing something like this, so I'm really excited. It was fun.
Great.
So I also wanted to say to Patty, the part was originally written for somebody in their like 20s because I'm 20 and that's like my life experience. But Patty kind of came into the auditions and just blew like literally everyone in the room away. And so we were like, well, we gotta put her in. So like 3 cheers to Patty for all of her hard work too. I'm sorry, I gotta call you out because it literally, I looked at Sarah and I go, oh my God, I wrote this part and I put the wrong age down. Like you are correct.
As a director, I would say it was really, this is the first show I've directed with Inclusive, but I've worked with them before and I love all of them. But it was so nice to work with people I'd never met before. And, you know, I enjoyed their auditions and they were all very fun to work with. I know Ellen and I've been in shows with Heather. So I already knew I liked them, but both, my brain, it stopped. Oh no. Leah and Heidi were really, really fun and great to work with, very open to I'm a person who uses a lot of weird metaphors when I'm giving notes. Madison can attest to this. I think the last note I gave her was, think of yourself in the forest and you're slowly getting lost, going off the trail.
In the snow, in the forest.
In the snow.
The snow.
So it was it was nice to have people who just kind of got it.
And we also have another first-time director in Sean. How was this experience for you, Sean?
It was fun. It was a new experience. I was hoping to be in person, you know, on stage, but you work with what you got. It was fun. It was receptive. The people were great to work with. I'd like to do it again someday.
And that's the trick. You all will be back.
That's what we say to our people. You can never leave. It's fun.
You're stuck with us forever.
And with that, it is 9:06. We won't keep you any longer because it's a Saturday night. And what do you have to do on Saturday night except spend your evening watching television at home?
In the pandemic.
Now that's what I call music. I like it.
I wonder if they have Spotify playlists.
Well, this picture is 38 years old.
Wow.
No, it's not me. But when I was very young, I used to cut out pictures of ladies and people, and I used to pretend that I was a fashion designer. And this fell out of a book that I had, and I said, "Oh my God, I have to use that."
Perfect.
Like, okay, so I made my own album. So that, you know what I did? I was like, wow. So little piece of me was in there.
That's a very cool.
I know. So I have to keep this now. It's part of my my play collection. This and my Bible of dreams. You know, so, I don't know. This was fun. You should see. I was like, oh God, exciting.
It was
Really was.
fun. And to close out, I want to thank all of our actors, our directors, our playwrights, and all of the viewers on Facebook. A lot of praise coming in. All of you together are really helping people get through the pandemic through your art, through your work. So
Oh,
it is
nice.
very, very much appreciated. And with that, we thank you for joining us with our iTownies Saturday night 3 short play readings. Thank you to Madison Sedlor. Thank you to our actors. Thank you to our directors. Thank you for watching at home. My name is Dallas Taylor, the Artistic Director of Inclusive Theater. And with
Thank
that,
Thanks,
you.
Chris. Thanks, everybody. Thanks,
Thanks,
Chris.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you
Jeannie.
for
Bye,
watching.
everybody.
Bye. Go
So many
Backstreet
names.
Boys.
Great
Bye,
job.
guys.
Boys.
Bye, Jen.